All right, so BP Hero throwing it back to 2004 today. Got the Miken, got the Miken Freak Plus here, and this is what they regarded as a 100-mile-an-hour bat back in the day. Wasn't a U-Trip or an NSA or ASA. Yes, they had those certification stamps, but everybody called them the 100-mile-per-hour standard. You're going to see today kind of the uglier side of some of the older softball bats. So, you know, some of the fun sometimes is getting these bats and doing the reviews on them because they're super hot and they're super fun to hit. And that's the case a lot of the times, but as you can see by the compression testing right here, yeah. And it's kind of funny. I'm going to flip these back and forth here real quick just so you can see before we got started with this thing and when we got finished. Like, it's almost laughable. The needle barely moved. Yes, I understand. Like, accidentally did a good job of getting the lighting perfect for both of the pictures. It is two separate pictures before and after we hit it. It's just laughable how little of an amount the needle moved after we hit all 100 to 110 hard balls I've got in this bag. Which, as you know by now, is mostly evils. You got the evil BP rockets, the evil NSA icons, and there is also some Dudley Thunder ZN Pro-Ms mixed in there as well. And it barely moved. There's some bats out there that we put 100 swings on it, and we're expecting it to be close to failing compression, or, you know, worried like how much more before I got to put it away for games. These bats used to take thousands of swings to break in, but then they would last for thousands of swings and be just absolute rocket launchers when they did. I even had one of these bats back in the day. It was my BP bat. It was actually a 29 ounce. That's back when bats used to come 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30 ounce. I had a 29 ounce that clearly had way more swings on it than this did. It was a lot of fun to swing in BP. I was not good at softball back then. Let me rephrase that. I was even worse at softball back then than I am now. And like, I couldn't stay in the park with that bat sometimes when we were hitting BP. That's how good these things used to be. So if you're familiar with the original Freaks, those were always a balanced offering. But these were an inload and had a very significant inload in them. Even this one being a 26 still had a decent amount of booty to it. But because it tested so high, you couldn't get the ball to go damn near anywhere. And once we kind of figured out, like, look, we're not going to get the ball to go anywhere swinging this damn thing. Let's just let this inload work for us and work on barreling a ball up. It wasn't a bad bat to hit. This is not anywhere near what I would consider gamer worthy. It definitely will be at some point, just not right now. And it's crazy to think that guys would used to take the wrappers off of these things and game them. But this was back in the day when you would get 6 or 7 of your buddies together, or hell, you'd get your whole team together on the weekend sometimes, and everybody would just hit until their arms fell off, and these bats ended up getting good and staying good for a really, really long time. Or it was the situation back in the day when you would buy one bat for the team, and everybody would swing that one bat. This would be that one bat, and halfway through the season, it'd be hitting scuds because you're hitting it for BP, you're hitting it in league, you're hitting it in tournaments. It was still a lot of fun to swing, so don't misunderstand me when I say that. It was just kind of a humbling trip down memory lane today instead of the typical, you know, this thing's got 5,000 swings on it and it's hitting scuds. I don't know the swing count on this one, but it's still testing over 300, and it hit like it was testing over 300. This isn't the most flattering round of BP from a performance standpoint. As you can see by a lot of our swings here, we're coming up short of the fence. We're one hopping the fence. Some of the balls to the infield aren't hit all that hard. But it's just kind of a good video to illustrate that not every bat is a rocket launcher. They take work to break in. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to show the other side of the Throwback Thursday stuff. Big thanks to Bob Russell at Evil Sports for sending this out to us, as well as another one that's going to be coming soon. Hallelujah, the Throwback Thursdays are back. So I hope you enjoyed this one and all the other ones coming soon. Swing hard in case you hit it. BP Hero, we'll catch you next time.
Fuck this bat. No, it's on the fence.
It's a good guess. See, told you.
On the fence anyway.
Oh! So,
Good swing.
okay.
Yeah, Dad. Good cut. Melted the shortstop. Good swing. Hey!
We did it.